What most people don't know about me is that I was born in Mesa, Arizona, and I got to Texas as quickly as I could. I think I was 3 days old when I was here in Texas, and I've lived in Arlington my whole life and grown up there, went to school there, and that's where I met my husband, and my journey brought me through Arlington and now down here to Aledo. I'm Carol Riddle, and I am the police chief here for the city of Aledo, Texas. When I was younger, I always thought I was going to be a defense attorney. I thought, what a great job to be when I grow up. And I was in the 8th grade when Cops came out on TV. And I started watching it one night, and I remember they were in Fort Worth. And I thought, man, this is great. I can go out, I can drive fast, I can chase people, I can put the bad guys in jail. But it's more than that. I feel like I've always had a sense or a call to serving. And I've always wanted to help other people, and I've always wanted to just be there and kind of be that support. And that's the greatest thing about being an officer. So I get the best of both worlds. I get to go out and serve my community, and I get to help those when they need it. But I still get to drive fast every now and then and chase the bad guys and catch them. And that's what makes it so fun. So my career began with the Arlington Police Department in January of 2000. And I started there as a patrol officer. I worked midnight shift, which was great because we had all of the action. I worked in community services, where I went out and did community presentations to various community groups or schools or churches. I worked undercover in vice and narcotics, both as a detective and a sergeant, was involved in human trafficking efforts for the Super Bowl when the Super Bowl was in Arlington. Probably my most rewarding assignment that I enjoyed the most was I was named the commander of our SWAT team, and I did that for several years before promoting to deputy chief. So talk about being part of a high-performing team that constantly was on the go. It was really, really exciting. My favorite thing about being a cop, I believe, is really being out in the community and having that interaction with people. I thrive on relationships and being out and meeting people and talking to people. And that's what I love, is just that interaction every day, and every day is something different. I am a huge sports fan. I have played soccer my whole life. I played in college at Midwestern State University. I was a goalkeeper. And my mom told me when I was a little girl that I was either going to do cotillion classes or I was going to play a sport or do something to get involved. And when I found out what cotillion was, there was no way that I was going to do cotillion classes. And I said, oh, I want to do a sport. Some of my friends are playing soccer. I'll play soccer. So they signed me up, and that was all that they wrote. I played all the way through high school for Arlington High, and then again at Midwestern State. I'm an avid reader. I love nonfiction, true crime. The biggest hobby I have right now is I'm a football mom, and so I'm really active with the football moms and being involved with the Booster Club and doing all of that fun stuff. What I love about the Aledo community is that everybody has been welcoming. It doesn't matter where I go. They're not afraid to walk right up, introduce themselves, and tell me, we're here to support you. We're here to help you with whatever you need. And it feels like a real sense of community down here. It's the small town feel, even though we're growing, and people are just excited for all the new things that are coming. I hope that the Aledo Police Department really is a benefit to the citizens in that we're here, we work here, and we are invested in Aledo because that is our area of responsibility. And I want the citizens to feel like they have the benefit of knowing us who we are, knowing us by name, and then honestly getting to know us. We are everyday people behind the badge, just like everybody else is. Yes, we will be out enforcing and taking action and things like that, but that we're relatable. And that's really just the biggest benefit, is it gives them a sense of tighter community, a safer community, but it's still something that they can be proud of because they know who we are. My goals for the department, I think, are pretty simple. I think any police chief wants to have a great department that the community can be proud of and that they can be proud of. Starting from the ground up, my immediate short-term goals are I want to get the right cops in here that are going to be a good fit for the community and for the department. I am committed to making sure that this community is the best that it can be from a safety perspective, from a community perspective, and that I am always accessible to you. And my commitment is that I will hold myself and my officers accountable for our own actions, and that That's what you can expect. There's no way that we can earn the right to police this community if we don't have two-way communication that's open and transparent and honest, because that's the only way we're going to be successful together, is to have that. That's what I'm committed to build, and that's what I want you all to know about me.